Alright, hello you. Welcome to Geekism. I'm looking at Facebook. There we go. How's it going, folks? Good morning. Good morning, the original Jaffa. Hello. Gaming Demon Videos. Hello. Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism. That's my line, buddy. Hello, Spade. Hi, Nav. Hello, you, Luke. How's it going? Unpopular opinion, they should add different entrances to water slides, just like they have different roller coasters, like a different style of drop slide. Body slide. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. No, I don't either. More stuff. I can't imagine anyone's like, no, actually, I don't want content. Anyway, hope you're all good. How are you? Time my lunch work on. Nice, Greer. Yeah, we're going to be just on for a couple of hours today. Trying to get back into the groove of regular Saturday streams, although, life is a thing. But I'm not in work today, but I am meeting someone. We're going for a hike in a little while. Hello from Belgium. Hello, Miss Brunetta. Belgium's a beautiful country. I wouldn't spend 5 minutes in Belgium. We were driving to the sort of north bit of Germany there, where you guys connect, and we popped over the border and got gas, and then carried on again. Oh, in Colorado, nice. Just saw, hello. Is anyone having an issue where with the guest can't find entrance and wants to leave notification? That's not what I've come up with. But there's a lot of issues. Tell Frontier about it. Nobody in chat's going to be able to help you, I'm sure. Hello from Dubai. No way, Eve. All the way over in Dubai. Hello. I went to Dubai once. It was nice. We didn't really see much of the place. We had like 4 or 5 days in a hotel over there. My auntie wanted to do it when I was younger. We went over, and it was a nice hotel. But I would like to have seen more of the country. Nice, you've seen everything from our country. That's it. It's the gas stations near Germany. that is Belgium. Good evening from Australia. My goodness, you're all from around the world. Your race slide reminds me of Atlantis in Dubai theming. Yes, I had a look at that. So in the comments on that video, a lot of people messaged a few different places. Atlantis in Dubai being one of them. Another one being Siam Park in Tenerife. Oh my goodness. Can we have a quick look, by the way, at Siam Park in Tenerife? Tenerife, we used to go to Tenerife all the time when I was a kid. My grandparents had a timeshare over there. It's not really the sort of place I would go now. But they have this incredible water park. Look at this. Where did this come from? When I used to go to Tenerife, it was, it was fried breakfast, and you'd find the pub that showed Coronation Street. And now it's got this sort of like world-class water parks in it. Look at this thing. Is that owning the whole thing? Yeah, okay. Shopton, nice. Hey Linda, good morning. From the Netherlands, nice. What would be the in real life price range for Plan Aquatica? Oh, that's a really great question. I'm not really sure how much it's cost to get to a theme park. $50? But look at this. This place is incredible. Look at that thing. If you built that in Planet Coaster, people would be like, well, that's not very believable. Insane. Look at that. Hi, Mills Jack 10. Hello. This is it. There you go. Look, it goes underneath here, and also I think the lazy river goes under it as well. That's cool. Because there's a bit in. Is it Typho Lagoon or is it in Aquatica where you go past you don't go under it, but you go past a thing with water, with fish. It might be Aquatica. How can people not be afraid to fall out of these flumes? My brain can't grasp it. You don't fall out because they're made so you don't fall out. Same way you don't fall out of a car. Oh, look at her with her iPad. Sea lions. All right. Anyway, let's jump into the game. Let's do something today. All right. So I've left the park open. I was interested to see what that would look like. They all just kind of get a bit bunched up here at the moment. So we definitely need to make sure we've got lots of ways to go. We'll probably put maybe even a path down here this way, and obviously this way will come down as well. But this might be a bit of a bottleneck. We might need to adjust that. But eventually, once there's stuff around here, they might not all pile into this. Although one thing I will say is we have started getting people just start to ride a few things. It's only really these, but people are sort of heading up here to ride that now. Over here still, I don't think I've seen... Oh man, it's just... Oh yeah, look, there we go. So maybe just the fact that we were limiting how many guests were in the place was the problem. Yeah, there's actually like a nice little queue here now. I don't think anyone's doing it over here yet, but to be honest with you, other than this one slide, this is a bit of a dead zone at the moment. Obviously, once more stuff's going on, people will make their way around. Your park's so good, thank you. I'm grateful. I think we all want Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster crossover. I mean, yeah, it would be very cool to be able to do both, but I think the idea of doing them separately and better may be the way they're going, you know. Sorry, how did you get the normal ride entrance on slides? Yeah, so you press Control. I'll show you very briefly. So you come in to build a slide, and you get the platform, bloop, and then you build the slide. This is going to be a terrible slide, by the way. I just need to finish it so I can put the entrance in. All right. Okay. Place entrance. There we go. So automatically defaults to stairs if you press Control, and I'm tapping Control and taking it off. I'm not holding it down, but Control will then give you that entrance, and then from there you just add the path. Very neat. Couldn't find it. There's on some of the people's screens there is a little bar across the bottom here that's got tooltips. I think I turned it off thinking, tooltips, where we're going, we don't need tooltips. And actually that would have, you know, that would really help. Best I've ever seen, right? Do you notice there are no security guards in the game? I did, yeah. I imagine they're adjusting the feature and bringing it back probably later on. You building any slides today? No, I think today we're going to be maybe trying to figure out what this tearing is we keep getting occasionally. I don't even know whether it's going to show up on the live stream, but I keep getting a little bit of tearing. How you doing today, Geek? I'm good, thank you, Elephant Puppet. Hi, Geek. I'm having a hard time starting on a park. Or do I get overwhelmed? Pick one little thing. Build one thing, build a ride, build a slide, and work from it. This park, I knew that the wave pool was going to be front and center, so I did that, and then I build up to it. So I've done it here, look, but over here nothing yet, over here nothing yet. Like, just build one thing and finish it in a little encapsulation, and from there you'll do well. Yeah. How'd you make the water slide go through the stingrays? Yeah, have a look on the channel. There's a whole video about it, but it's basically just the slide, and then everything else is fake. These are water pieces. They're very useful. They're just individual pieces that have like a very subtle water texture on them. If I'm completely honest with you, it's probably a little too subtle, really. But yeah, that's what that is. There we go. All right, I don't remember colouring these. The sand colour, but that's okay. I always struggle with camera angles. What's the best tip, please? I don't really have a tip for that. It doesn't bother me, and I know a lot of people it does. I'm sorry that I know that's awful, but like I've never had a trouble with the Planet Coaster camera. For me, it just makes sense. For those who don't, I'm not sure. I'm afraid what the answer is. Shells. I want to get some of these barnacle clusters down in here. I think, oops. So this is a little tricky with the camera, to be honest, when you're sort of building underneath something like this. Yeah, I'll try and get a few of these in, just to kind of break up the plainness, but I do kind of like the idea that there's no planting in here. James Shepherd, thank you so much for the channel membership. That didn't pop up on the screen. I don't know why. I've just noticed it now. I appreciate you, bud. Welcome. Enjoy the emojis. I've got to look back at all that stuff, especially now we're looking at streaming a little bit more often. I've got to get the channel membership benefits and all that sort of stuff a little bit more sorted. But appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. How are you getting on in the game? Are you enjoying yourselves? I see the... there we go. That's better. I might go back in there and do a little bit more. Are you making a load-unload station? That doesn't exist in the game currently. Can you change the settings so that scrolling with the mouse wheel zooms into the cursor position rather than the center of the screen? I don't believe so. We love some blueprints. Your stuff is always amazing. Thank you, Matt. I do mean to blueprint stuff. Oh, that's the screen tearing is getting really bad. I've got to find out what setting that is. Let me have a quick look at what. See, because I've been playing around with these to see if I, tweak it a little. It's not because we're using NVIDIA. Let's try that. No, still doing it. I don't really know what the cause of screen tearing is. I don't know which one of these it could be. VSync. Frame rate, refresh rate monitor. That. Oh, there you go. On. Let's try that one. That did it, I think. Nice. All right, cool. Still doing Patreon. Yeah, it's there. Again, I need to figure it out and make sure there's stuff on there. Hey, just came across your channel while searching for the game. Hey, Retro, how's it going, buddy? Welcome. Watched a few, and it came up with you as live. Here I am. When your FPS is higher and your refresh rate. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks. I'm not super tech savvy with that kind of stuff. I see people get really pretty looking at screenshots. I'm like, God, that looks so realistic. What am I doing wrong? I think the tropical biome doesn't help. It's a little bit nuclear as far as the colors go. But yeah. Okay. So we have a few things we can do today. All right. I want to try and I like to use live streams. Not only just to chat with you guys, but also to kind of fill some gaps or little things that I miss. So what I want to do is, if we look over here to this start of the lazy river, I started to kind of flesh it out with the rubber rings. Although I think we need more of them, and I think we need some sort of structure that's designed to hold them. You often see the places they're sort of lined up. Beyond Drew, who's also an awesome content creator, he's doing a really great water park. His is a bit more sort of budget. And he's built these awesome metal cages for his to go in, and they look great for that level of budget. Obviously, the budget of Plan Category is a bit higher, so I want to build something a little bit more sort of themed with some wood framing and whatever. But I want to do that, place some more around, and do that on all of the other sort of entry points. Same here. They've stopped using the lazy river today. It's closed, that's why. Let's open it then. Hi, I'm new. Welcome, Steph. Not John UK. Now that Frontier has recognized you as a premium content creator, will DLCs be gifted? I hope so. What on earth is a premium content creator, and what earth do you mean by Frontier recognizing me? I have a great relationship with Frontier. I have done for many years. Yeah. And so I'm not too sure what you mean by what the DLC is being gifted. Good morning, Joe. Great fun launching guests from Flumes on day one. Nice. There we go. They're starting to use the lazy river now. Look. I like it when they have the rings. Yeah. Actually, they're looking at fluid physics, yeah, or at least sort of replicating them better. Randomly came across one of your videos. Just want to say, Things you build with the attention to detail, super amazing, really inspiring to actually try and be detailed myself. Nice, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stephen, sorry. Can't wait to play this game. Can't buy it until next week till I get paid. No worries, Dustin. Austin, if anything, you know, giving it a couple of weeks, getting a few patches out there, it's not a terrible idea. How are you getting on with learning the pieces? Getting there. I'm finding that a lot of the stuff that we always go back to, pillars and poles and beams, they're all called a little different. Some are called pillars, some are called poles, some are called beams, and it's trying to remember which one's which. I don't think we can currently do much other than favorites. I would like custom tags would be really nice in the future. Yeah, love these. Keep doing these. Is that we can only make them one color, but the ones they have actually have white handles. So it's a little different to these things, but it's fine. Is there a better ring to use? Let's have a look. Yeah, so that's the one we've put down there. There is one that's like a sign. I wonder if we make everything on this yellow but the handles. Can we do that? Let's have a look. You can write on this? Oh, sorry, I got all excited then. That's actually a sign. Resort sign donut. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Ribeye is the best font, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, that's so good. Now, I'm going to guess, though, that we have to have the Planet Coaster logo because it's going to do the same as the font, as the writing. It isn't. Oh, okay. 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 So we can make that spring white and that spring white. Spring white is my favorite color. Oh, yeah, baby. That's awesome. Let me just go and run into the ground here. Okay. I'm just going to stick this here somewhere because I want to we want to do something like that. Jesus, Lazy River is popular. There's too many guests in the park, I think. Although that has emptied this out a bit. Now people can use the Lazy River to move. We're still getting some conga lines. A bit of variation here would be nice. I wonder if there's anything I can do about that. I'm not sure. Hi peeps, I'm a fledgling YouTuber. Do you think if I started a PC2 theme park centered around D&D and in general, the events in my personal D&D campaigns, people would watch it? I think they would. I wouldn't recommend sort of trying to shadow advertising somebody else's stream there. Funds are much better in this game. Yes, they absolutely are. G'day, mate. On the other side of the planet. Hey, Steve. How's it going, buddy? Anyone know what the working height slider does to the path tool? Yeah, it's how high the path is. Now I'm 32 meters up. Relatively self-explanatory, that one. Is the Lazy River too lazy? Maybe. It may just be too lazy. Can you set a limit on guests? Yes, absolutely you can. And mine was set pretty low, and just people weren't riding anything. I think where we're at now is probably a little too high. We're currently at the 6,000 full, so let's halve it. See if that helps. There's only 1,500 people in the place, though, so we shouldn't do anything, should it? All right. Wasn't a simple intention. No, I'm sorry, Jelbo. I'm joking. Oh man, newer people need to understand that I'm always being sarcastic. It's fine. Okay, cool. So that's. Oh no, we still want that, but we just don't want it to say Blankmatica. Okay. If you delete text completely, it doesn't go away. You have to put a space bar in. That is a little annoying. Okay, so let's see if we can make all of this yellow, but the handles. Make the handles white. There's still a little line on it, but is that... that's a little annoying, to be honest, because the one they're using there is clearly this one. But this one doesn't allow me to make the handles white. This one is a little bulkier, and it does have a bit of variation in the colour, which I actually quite like, but I'm trying to replicate the ones they use. So, do we go for yellow handles, or do we go for slightly bulkier with a colour variation on white handles? Are you going to make a load-unload station coaster? You can't do that currently, fencing. Load-unload stations aren't in the game. I'm having trouble with the lazy river. Is your swimming? Yes, it needs to be at least swimming depth, Shimmy. Yeah, any less won't. I wasn't sure if they supported you financially, and was hoping they do. They should. Right. Okay. No, they provide the keys usually. Like this was provided to me. Other than that, no, I wouldn't expect any financial money off them. No, I make ad revenue. It's fine. I'm not a huge fan of doing sponsored content, honestly, because I like to be honest and call stuff out if it's a bit crap, and I feel like that's difficult to do if they're paying you. Yeah. Yo, just a question. Go ahead. Combo between the ones on shelves and the ones lying around, maybe. If you place a scenery like a rock on a path, we'll get to avoid it. No. Yeah. So love starter builds. Keep your mess fella. Cheers, Meaty Michal. Just rewatch your Lazy River video for tips. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. If there's anything else you want to know, let me know. I realised afterwards I didn't really show the Lazy River that much in the Lazy River episodes. First time watching live study videos. Thank you so much for the gameplays. Thanks for content. Cheers, Bruno. Appreciate it. I think I prefer the smaller yellow one. I think we're going to go for that. Okay, let's build a thing. What the hell noise was that guy just made? Alright, so beam. Beam is the nice plain wood. Yeah, look at that sexy thing. Oh yeah, I hate the fact that the point is off on these. La 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 la. Okay. Is that a bit much? Is that a bit big? I think it is. Let's just do that with the thicker beam. It's possible to disable weather effects. Not currently. It is planned for an update. Yeah. How do people build like this? I do an entrance and how do you build like this? I place down an entrance and just burn out. The trick, or at least for me, is make it so that that putting videos out on the game helps you pay for a new car. Sorry, that's an awful joke. I find that keeping it varied and making sure you're doing a few different things is what helps me. If I get burnt out on an area, I'll move somewhere else. And sometimes you just have to kind of step away a little bit. Have a look at other parks, like real life parks. Have a look at what other people are doing in the game. That's huge for me as well. All of those things. I find personally that like seeing creative stuff makes me more creative. So yeah, make sure you're out there watching stuff. You know, how do you keep the parts catalog from closing while moving parts? Can't figure out situations in which it does and doesn't. No, me neither. I'm not doing anything. It's just sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. I don't really quite understand it either. Sorry. It's better than the early access version we played, where it just always went away. That was kind of rough. Okay. Kirsten. Oh, there you go. Thanks for the Discord. Yeah, it started to pick up in there a little bit recently. People have been posting stuff. It's awesome. We love to see it. You love to see it. All right, let's get some rings in here for some scale. Pull up. And the funniest Blanco creator, well, I will take that honor. I try and be hilarious. Can't wait till I can afford the game. I can't wait for you to afford the game, Ash. I can't wait to see what amazing stuff you do in it. I mean, overambitious. Yeah, that's a great one, actually. Who said that? Kirsten, yeah. Scale is huge. Or whatever you're doing in both, like, actual size and then, like, scope of game, yeah, wind it back and you'll really help yourself out. Okay, here is a good lesson in realism when building in a game. There is a good... A lot of people will do this. All right. And that is fine, but that's not good enough. You can do better. You can make it more real. So here's what we're going to do. We take one, we copy it, we move it over, and we just... we don't shrink it. No, the size of these will all be the same, unless there was kiddie ones, I suppose. Oh, we could do kiddie ones. They used to have kiddie ones a different colour, don't they? Then we're going to do that. We're going to add a very slight sort of angle on it, and we're going to copy that over. Okay. I'm going to do 4 of those like that. And we're going to go back in. We're going to copy them again. This time we're going to flip them this way. Oops. Okay. Then we're going to grab these 2 here. No, we're not. We're going to grab these 2 here. I'm going to bring those over. And as you can see, what we're starting to do is get some variation in there. It's still not enough, all right? Because there is still patterns here. So now what we're going to do is come into each of them and spin them this way, so that now all of their handles are different. And it only takes a little bit longer to do it, but it just makes a huge difference, all right? So now we've got half of them going one way, half of them going the other. So now we're just going to come in and we're going to break that up by doing that. Fortunately, the rotation point is a little funky on this one, but that's okay. As long as you do it 180, shouldn't really be a problem. Alright, so we do that to break those up a little bit. And then also now we've got all of these on this plane are the same. So now what we're going to come and do is adjust a few of them that way. There you go. And there you get something that's random and actually looks better. Okay, so it's just a little thing, takes a minute or two, but anything like that, that's that. When people say, "Oh my God, how'd you do what you do? How'd you build what you do?" You're a miracle worker. Thank you. First of all, you're right, but also that's how you make miracles. It's like watching Da Vinci. I mean, if you could go one higher, I would. When should we start expecting the first episode of Meanderville? Most likely going to be the new year, I think. It's actually been started to be worked on. Oh, okay, here's a little cool spoiler teaser for you. I've worked on the first episode of Meanderville. There is footage for it, but it's not from Planet Coaster 2. Ooh. Yeah. Do you plan your park layouts beforehand? No, I don't, really. Meanderville's a lot more planned out, but this isn't, though. We're just filling gaps, honestly. Fence posts, yeah, that's a great one. Definitely do it with fence posts, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So now we're going to basically take all of this apart from these, and copy and paste it. Now, with this, like if you're just doing 2 rows, like we are here, you're probably okay with just flipping that. That's probably different enough that you're not going to notice the repeating pattern. You kind of do though a little, don't you, actually? So what we can... Here's another quick tip then. If you want to do something like that, you can actually just pull a chunk out for something like this and then place it back in. And that will be enough to just make it so that eye isn't catching any sort of repetition. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Is the first video going to be you in paint? No. The first video will be the park. There will be the park being built in the first video, but it isn't. There's going to be outside. There's going to be real life footage basically in it. I've actually filmed on location for the first episode of Yanderville. It's pretty like we're going all out, folks. We're going all out. Okay, so we'll do that. Actually, I won't copy them. We'll put some concrete down there instead. Ground the thing a little bit. Okay. The game have a log flume ride? It does. It ain't great. The new log flumes in the game are real janky. Yeah. Okay. So let's get concrete. Boop. Let's make it a little lighter. Too light. Too light still. Jeez. That's dark grey. Wow. Okay, we'll shrink it down just a tad. Beautiful. Can you all get out of my way, please? Building here. Should be freaked out. There's literally things just appearing before your eyes. Plans of TMTK coming? Who knows? If there is, it's probably years away, right? TMTK came after all of the DLC in the first game. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, Henry! Yeah. How much is this game CPU versus GPU bound? No idea. Sorry. Does the game have a spoopy door? No, spoopy is one of the sets we really need, I think. Yeah, we could do. We need. I was saying, you know, oh, you can do this theme and you can that theme, and you don't need the original themes. At some point, we will need spoopy. It's very difficult to do, I think, currently in the game. Bim. Oh my goodness, that's chunk. That's fine though, because now we can go. Balloop. Ah, scaling is the best. I don't want this to sound like hyperbole or like I'm being a little bit too over top, but I think I love item scaling in Planet Coaster 2 more than my own son. I'm just going to say it. And I don't think that's that's a too big a reaction. Game is heavily GPU bound. Oh, there you go. There's your answer, I guess. Yeah, I'm hoping it gets an update. It isn't great right now, the log flume ride. What does this need? Why doesn't this look right? It needs another row of this in the middle because it would be too flimsy a structure. Have you tried any career mode stuff? Yeah, I was going to film it for some content, for some like filler content. So yeah, I loaded it up and played the first one. It absolutely bored me to tears. So, Hyperbole. Oh, is that a new water slide? My dad said the same about me. Hello, man. Hello, internet person. I'm kind of struggling making shops look not empty. What do I do? Do you have a tip or something? Put stuff in them? Do you know you can hide benches and bins under the ground to be a collision piece to stop guests walking through things? Oh, you can sink them? Because if so, that's new. And if so, that's kind of huge. Oh yeah? They ignore these, eh? Oh, yeah, he did. Well, you can't sink them. Oh yeah, something at the back. Good idea, Ryan. Yeah. Oh, maybe we could put some net. The rings should be rotated. They are. How do you mean? Press I to highlight it, and then press X. I don't think that works for these. It doesn't work for these. They have to be place the bench and let's press I. No up. Does. Okay, I've pressed I. Now what do I do? Go ahead, Tilly, because you're blowing the community's mind if this works. I put you into select mode. Sorry, folks. Enjoy your bench while we figure this out. Advance move 1 when randomly pressing buttons. Yeah, you can't advance move them. They have to be attached to the path. That's how they work. Confirm selection. Okay. So we select the bench. We press I. That ignores the bench now and just puts me into multi-select with currently nothing selected. And so I'll press confirm selection. So I've now selected nothing. So now what do I do? It does work. It just did it. Top right. Okay, top right. Press X. Nothing happens. Select it after pressing I. I see. Okay, I see. You want me to select it as part of the group, like that. And now confirm selection. And now you can advance it. Oh. Cool. And now we can sync it, and they still... I mean, this guy's just having trouble, but... So now they do this. I mean, that's kind of neat. That could be a thing. I just want to select that, but not the path. Okay. So do we sync it low enough that they won't sit on it? They don't have to be on paths, but we want them to be on paths. Are we using them to stop them walking around stuff? Could use that on the edge. We could try. It would look cute if they're on the edge of the pools, yeah. But right now, we're nailing it. Swim up bar, baby. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, let's play. So it's not doing what we want, which is just acting like a barrier. The trash cans kind of work. But yeah, we'll. That's a good tip. Thank you, Tilly. I'm sorry that I doubted you. Now, how the frig do we select this again? There we go. Okay. It's like there, and then we deselect that. Okay, so confirm selection. All right, so let's try then. Let's just see. Let's see. It's tweaking a little. It's just pushing out a little, but let's just see. Unfortunately, I have a feeling they're not going to find it. That's a shame. All right. Well, that's a fun concept. They might need to get to the front of it. Okay. Well, that's fun. They won't come out easily. I think they'd come out just fine. Like, you'd have to pull them out a little bit, but I think that's kind of the point. I think that's what they like, isn't it? Yeah, beam along the back is a good idea. I think let's try some netting along the back, because that would look good as well. Oh, let's slow the game back down again. Sorry. Netting poo I've written now because I tried to do pause. The problem is this going to bow a little. Might have to adjust this, but this is okay. Come up like this. As long as we have like connection points, I don't mind it sitting out a little. Oh, let's think. Let's just take it in just to see how it lines up with the wood currently. Alright, so this isn't going to be how it goes. We won't have it all clipping like this. Just want to see it line up. Let's see at the front actually. Might be easier. Okay, so. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so if we, excuse me, if we put these, these, like where the net is, a little higher, we can raise it up. And on here. Okay, and then bring them all out that way. Okay, and then if we just make this row just shy this way. Nice. And then just to kind of give it a bit of grounding, we'll take these down to the bottom. Even though it doesn't need it, I think it'll help to have that a bit more grounded there. In fact, since they're not actually connecting to the wood, let's bring them here. And then let's take the the concrete. Oh man, multi-select is a bit funk. Let that down, so it's not bothering the wood there. Okay, sorry, I got in the zone there. Let's check up with chat. Sideways curves right might be better. It's just hand raised. They're a bit too curved, I think. Guests can't sit on bins. This is true. I think they look like they're just throwing trash. Are there any fairy lights? Not really. There's like a little row of string lights. I wouldn't really call them fairy lights now. I reckon the guests would most likely just chuck them on the ground. Yeah, this is what they look like in the morning. Going to be Anderville as like time lapses with voiceover or separate real-time clips. There's going to be a bit of everything in there. It's going to be much more highly edited. I bought the game on PC yesterday. I can only run it on low graphics, which looks good. Runs smoothly. Nice. How you doing, mate? Hey, the original Jaffa. I'm doing good, buddy. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Do me all a favour. Like this. Click like if you're enjoying yourselves. I never tell people to do that. I appreciate you. Cool. That looks good to me. How's your day going? Well, thank you, Dr. Puffin. So, alright. I just need a chuck ton of these still around, right? Like, these things are just everywhere in water parks. Although they are, I mean, there's just no, if I know that's where they're always going to walk, there's just no point in me trying to make stuff that's, I really hate having to confirm that. Same with colour changes, like it just shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, that looks cool. And we basically have to do that to all of them. Yeah. Upload that ring stand to the workshop. It's totally fine if not. Yeah, we can do that. I'm not quite finished with it yet. What we need to do now is, like, nothing's connecting the wood together at the minute, and we do have, there is like a rope thing, and if it goes small enough, we can use it. Let's have a look. It might not go small enough, to be honest. Oh, there's those ones. Cool. I was actually thinking about this one, which I think is probably too big. Yeah. But there are these ones, look. Oh, that's sexy. Okay. Alright. So, let's see if we can use one of these to be a starting off point. Oh, it's still pretty big, eh? Okay. We might have to just sort of use it to imply connections. Yeah, that's okay. I'd like it to be a bit smaller, but that's okay. Wait, how'd you cause the flume entrance to be level with the flume floors? How did you cause the flume entrance to be level with the flume floors? Flume entrance. What's a flume floor? Flim flum. Flim flum flumy. Like that. Oh, why on earth would these not have a central tipping point? Come on, Bed Shepherd, sort it out. What's the flume floor with you? Nice. Good one, Andrew Coulson. Do you think if you built more inflatable shops, more people would do? What the hell's an inflatable shop? Oh, inflatable shop. Sorry. I was thinking like a bouncy castle that sold milk. Yes, maybe. Yeah, we should probably have them around more. Yeah. That proper confused me. I was such an idiot. Oh, just do it by hand, Johnsy, Jesus. When you finish, can you make the park a blueprint? We could probably put it on the workshop. I don't know. I always forget about the workshop. But I should, shouldn't I? I should put stuff up on there. This can go up once it's all done. Bouncy Castle DLC. Yeah, I'd love a bouncy castles in the game. That'd be great. Planko 2 vendors and shop music hella slaps. Oh my god, do you want to hear the best music in the game? Mineral put me onto this. Where's the speakers? This is gonna blow your minds. Did you hear me? I'm gonna put these down. We're gonna listen to the song while we finish this off. No, not ambience. Oh, is that set to ambience automatically? That's weird. Music. There we go. Moo Moo Milkshake. Right, hold on. We got to get this right. Let's play Moo Moo Milkshake. Oh, it doesn't carry over. That's very irritating. Let's play Moo Moo Milkshake. And we come into our settings. Come to sound. We knock it right up. Knock everything else down. Because you've got to hear this with the best setup. How amazing is this? Like, this is just going to be pumping around the park. Mark, hey, buddy. Let's get to see you live. How are you? I'm doing very good, thanks, bud. Finn, do you have an issue where barely anyone goes on your slides? Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better, but yes, I didn't have the same issue. I mean, this just sounds like K-pop. It does sound like K-pop. Yeah, Zafian, there you go. It's called Moo Moo Milkshake. Yeah, the rest of this is just me sitting here like this. John T. loving K-pop was on my 2024 big. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't listen to it like, you know. But this is funny. So, that's my favourite anyway. There's another good one. Hold on, let me put another one on. Let me knock it down a little bit. That might have been a little loud. Oops. There's another really good one. I think it's in here. Let's see. Midnight Boogie's great. Oh, funk. Hey, man. Oh, we're just talking about you. We just put Moo Moo Milkshake on. I was like, Mineral's got me onto this. It's a banger. It's an absolute bop. Yeah. Just got to hear what we're doing. Just vibing. It's in the game. Yeah, no, this is actually in the game. It's one of the new sort of in-game tracks. Yeah. All right, let's put everything back to normal. Now we've enjoyed ourselves. So I think I normally have everything at 100. Oh, it actually turned everything off there, weirdly. And then master volume to like 30. Is how I normally have it. I missed it. It's so good. It really is. It's awesome. Okay. All right. So we're happy with that. Do you think it needs a sign saying "Please return your ring" or something? I don't know. Any children's playground items in the game? No, not really. I mean, you can make your own. Like we have this thing here, and obviously we built this. Like, so there's stuff you can do. One abandoning the flower beds. A great idea. Just thought that's such a good idea. Is just to have a couple flung out here. It's exactly the sort of thing that would happen. That's great. Can I see the park? Yeah, there it is. Okay. One per guest. Be kind rewinds, nice. Why is there nobody on the slide? Nobody rides the slides in Planet Coaster 2. Okay. Alright, otherwise I think we're happy with that. So, let's go baloops. Deflated ones. Yes, unfortunately that's not really a thing. Although, no, this is an upmarket park. I don't know whether they would have deflated ones everywhere. I have so much respect for your waffle with a curvy edge after trying to do my own. Nice. You can get away with it, though, because Steve's Wet and Wild World would just be a big rectangle of a waffle. So you can totally be like, yeah, this is what it's meant to look like. Shut up. All right. Do we... The problem is all of this is going to be stuff that they clip through. Let's try and use bins here to rectify that. I quite like the idea of having a few of these at this one. Alright. Have you checked the water filter is also covering the slide as well as the pool? I have water filtration turned off. So that's probably the thing, is I just have everything turned off so the guests just wander around aimlessly because there's no needs or anything, you know? So it could well be half the problem. Okay, so if we now go to trash... and we put a trash can down. So what we're saying is if we sort of copy where it looks like this goes, like that, and then we multi-select them. Oops. And then, oh, Min, you'll like this, bud, if you're still around. If you multi-select these, you can advance move them. And they kind of work like barriers now. We think. Let's find out. Okay, it might work. They might just clip. They might just have got a way through there. Let's do some more. No. It's the way people are, so the way people would not pass through the objects. That's kind of what we're doing right here, but it's jank. But this might do it. We're going to see. So the problem is that these might get full. Ah, did you see him? So you have to kind of fake it because it doesn't work if you just this is going to be the problem. I think they're going to get freaked out. Multi-selected, yeah, I don't think it should is the problem. It's selected with a scenery item. Oh, okay, cool. So you're already on it. But yeah, no, you can just multi-select and then move them. I just let them walk through stuff. I mean, yeah, like occasionally I do. Something like this, it would be a bit weird because they would only ever kind of walk through it. But let's just see if it's causing a real issue. Let's just speed it up a little bit. It's a thing, but I think it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think we're alright with that. You can't add the barrier. Currently doesn't work. The barrier is in the game. It just doesn't do anything. It just acts like a regular scenery piece. So hoping that gets patched eventually. Any thoughts on posting slow builds? This is much nicer than the camera whipping around. To be honest, for every person who tells me they don't like time lapses, I get 5 people who tells me they do. But I am going to try and do some more real-time footage within the videos from now on and sort of show some updates and stuff. You can see them trying to walk in that direction, then realizing they can't. Yeah, they definitely figure it a little late. They kind of go here, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I think I prefer that to them just walking through it. I think they're keeping the curve from not blocking people by design. Why does it exist in the game then? Why do the lifeguards walk around like Conor McGregor? They do, don't they? They've got a proper like swagger on them. But yeah, okay. Sinking bins. There you go. Top tip. Sinking bins. The only plan is to nip back into arch parts to complete it. Maybe we'll see. The hype of this is definitely got to die down. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. All right. Don't hate that. We can live with that. Okay. Why don't you use to block the path for guests the others that do the same as the plant part in Planko 1? No, currently not. Those are trash cans, but then sunk using the multi-select tool. All right. So I'm going to be really lazy and multi-select all of this because it's so far away from itself, you won't even notice that it's been replicated. Marks it as not an issue. I just don't understand why they're in the game then, because... I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I hate the fact that demolish is right next to multi-select. I is good though. I'll have to remember I. And why do I have to confirm it every time? Sorry, calm, Jonty, calm. Did you build the rubber ring rack? Yes. So there's an issue tracker you can go and see, hey? If you sink the bin only slightly to the top, it's showing that you can make it look like a planter. Yeah, I mean you could just sink it completely as well, like they're right under there, look. But yeah, cool. And I mean there's not going to be much trash around, but I haven't seen anyone throw anything into it, so might be an option to remove confirm under game settings. I don't believe so. Barriers not working is a big issue that you like. Yeah, I would very much like them to work, yeah. Hello, can you show me what you did today? I'm just watching. Yeah. Da-da! I imagine they have people keeping tabs on the main creators. Who knows? That'd be awesome. So this would have something on the back here, wouldn't it, I think? Even though it looks kind of cool with the rope. I don't think they would just have that. So what could we do to fix that up? Some sort of like higgledy-piggledy planky type thing going on, you know? Can you make sloped entrances into the lazy rivers? So we did that in the episode where we built it, and it doesn't work. They get into the sloped area and they just kind of go, and then walk out again. They don't actually get into the flow of the river, unfortunately. We have a coaster park build or just a wall park? Just a wall park so far. We'll be starting our big theme park project in the new year. Better sufficient, but you've got to spend an hour working on a single world decoration. Yeah. Got to spot for some benches or planters. Yeah, I think benches, and then maybe like I've got like a thing. You know all the little signs that say like "Heyo." I think like something like that maybe. But yeah, definitely bench spot. And I actually quite dig the this one. Where is it? I mean, that's quite nice as well, actually. Oh, that'd be hot, man. Oh, imagine sitting on that. Ugh, that'd be so hot. I mean, if we put benches here, is there a need for the bins? Yeah, because they could walk from behind them, can't they? So that one's pretty good, recolored, I think. Alive Geekism, hello you. Hi Rachel. Reminds me of the old days of Animal Crossing. Haha, nice. Just got caught up on your new videos, Planko, so I love them. Thank you. Thanks, Rachel. Yeah, oh man, Planko was... Animal Crossing was a time. Oh, I like that one as well. I don't hate any of the benches in the game. Okay, I hate some of the benches in the game. I hadn't had a proper look at them. Oh, the Viking ones are so much more over the top than anything else in there. That's insane. Oh, I got a message. Going on a hike today. Who's your favorite Planco creator? Me. I love them all. Mineral is incredible. Can't wait to see his stuff. I watch S. Dan Wolf. I watch Beyond Drew. I watch Sylv. I watch Jaw. Obviously Mass Bandit and Mike. And Mike and John. I'm not like Master's put some stuff out. It's really good. His Viking coaster was great. Yeah, but I watch. There's so much. Leaf, Nerd Chacho, Corvus. Yeah, of course, it does fantastic coaster builds. I've really been enjoying his Deadwood Dale. Is it called the last series he did in Plan Coaster 1? Yeah, I watch them all. There's not much I don't watch, honestly. There's a few I don't watch, and I'm not going to name them. I watch all stuff. Yeah, I watch Chacho. Yeah. Why is my phone making noise? My phone never makes noise. Digital Dan. I watch pretty much everybody. There's some I don't watch and I won't name them. What's the blue on this? Oh, it's just under there, look. Oh, that's an interesting spot of colour. Oh, okay, Planco. Is that a light? Okay, no, cool. I thought that might have been a light. I'm glad it isn't. Yeah, I don't know. I mind that with a little spot colour. I just thought it was clever. Use staff pass to block info to my kiosk in the middle of a plaza, but they ignore it and just keep walking on through. Yeah, it's not quite as tight, the staff pad. We did play around with that in the last one. Do you think the building is more tedious? No. I think it's pretty much the same. Do guests use the sun loungers? They sure do, yeah. Whether they're using them right now, I don't know. But yeah, one thing they do actually use. Oh, Jesus, not a single person on one. These ones over here, they were using a lot more. What is going on? Yes, they do, but not right now, apparently. You're going to continue Arch Park. I will like to go back and finish it at some point, but obviously we're going to be, playing the new hotness for a bit. I quite like that. What do we think about this being a colour, or should that just be... It probably should just be that, shouldn't it? Colour's a bit weird. Game doesn't want me to build flumes over pools for some reason. Will they add the Velocicoaster cars DLC? I feel like I do this a lot, but I don't know, guys. I was allowed the game for a week early. Other than that, I am in the exact same boat as you lot. Is there a colour picker, colour set tool, or do you always need to go through the menu? There's no currently dropper. That'd be really neat. You can copy and paste text codes and stuff. Combining theme park and water park, I'm struggling to visualize it. Honestly, no, that's not something I've really played around with. The only one I've really been to that does that is Canada's Wonderland, and I've never really been to the water park, but it just looks like they kind of just have it as its own, like it's just in the middle of the park, and if you brought your trunks with you, you're welcome to it, kind of thing. In the game here, you've got to do a few things a little differently. There's like a pool pass that you have to provide, but yeah, it's not really something I've done too much work on, honestly, Neil. For me personally, they always sort of stay. They should or do stay a little bit more separate. This is the one bin I use forever, I think. That's absolutely fine as a trash can. Looks concretey. I think it needs to be a dark colour. It needs to be a grey, sorry, but I don't mind a little splash of colour there. So maybe that's the idea, is that these do get coloured along the bottom, so they kind of tie to the trash can. I don't know why it's bothering me so much, but that one little bit of colour there, I don't know why I care enough about it, but I really do. What's going on here? Oh. So benches and trash cans are too much. They're done. Okay, they got there in the end. It might have just been me placing them down. Why did you name your water park plant Acacia? Good job, autocorrect. Even then, it's like separated to extent. Yeah. Oh, yeah. With the wood parts, yeah. Like I said, the one at Canada's Wonderland, there's no like entrance to the water park. It's just kind of in the middle of the theme park, and you just ignore it if you don't want to go there. It's really weird. Ooh. Yeah. Could you path tutorial? Struggling with them? Yeah, I'm working on it. I don't 100% understand it myself yet. This is this is stressing them out. It was okay before we put the benches in. Yeah, that's goofing them. No, they're still getting goof luck. All right, I don't like it. We're gonna. Oh no. Oh no. We'll try with benches being there and see. My slight issue is that there's no back to the benches, which usually means they can sit on both sides of it now, right? I'm pretty sure I remember that. What did you place under the shelves to keep people to move around? They've just joined. Oh, you just saw it. But let's see if we can get away with just a few benches along here. I like this being a green. I like this being a little lighter wood. Joe, bastards. I was like, I wonder if they'll still squeeze through that. And as I was about to say it, they went and did it. Yeah. Okay, so let's do trash can. All right. What does that do then? Oh, you swines. Yeah. Do we care? Do we rig it? Do we rig it with just like one or two bins under the rock there? No, they work through the benches. Did they just walk through the benches? Oh, you scumbags. New part, looks beautiful. Hey, Corvus. No, this is... well, a new part. I don't know what you've been watching on my channel, but this is the one I've been working on since the launch of the game. We were just giving you a shout out, actually. Can you not use the barrier thing? No, it doesn't work currently. All right, so they clip through benches, like the little shites that they are. Have you considered closing the park? I mean, that's my usual MO, is that I just build in an empty park. Yellow and black barrier guess not work. No, unfortunately, they don't act as barriers right now. We need the barriers. Been enjoying your stuff though, Corvus, buddy. Happy Planko 2 launch. Needs a curb. Yep, they just don't work. I will prove it. I will prove it. I don't even think they're called barrier anymore, are they? They're called stanchions in real life, but I don't think they're called that in the game either. No, they're just classed as a fence. No, they're not even that. What the hell are they? Oh, yeah, there they are. There they are. Sorry. Ribbon fence. Watch this. Bop. Like, yeah. Yeah. All right. What do we do? Just leave it. Let's just leave it for now. We'll worry about it another day. Okay. All right. So let's start neatening up some of these spots. We can slow down now. And just cap off these with some beautiful rocks. Let's go and find a good rock. Jesus. There's going to be all big rocks over here. Oh, yeah, that's way too big. All right. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I'm actually just going and finding the rock. Tropical. Would putting a building wall under the ground not work? No. No. None of the scenery pieces affect collision, which is the way I want it. I would hate scenery pieces to collect vision because I want to decide when the guests are colliding with stuff. We used to use that pirate planter. Do you remember that one barrel planter in Planko 1 that we all used? That was it. That's how you did this stuff. But then we gave us the curbs, and there they take them away. Planko giveth, and Planko taketh away. Alright. What's got a long queue time? Staff member. Pool does not have enough coverage. I thought they mentioned queue times. Let's give us a check mark to click. I mean, that'd be amazing, yeah. Yeah, just thought I'd look this game up. Why are people walking through things? It's not very realistic. They always do. It's our choice to let them walk through things. Like, there are things I could do. Somebody would mention deleting the path underneath. Like, that, yes, could be a thing. I actually don't like the benches here, to be honest. We have these ones here as well. Oh, I like those as well. They're all really bright color, but if you make them all wood, I think that looks pretty good. All right, let's do trash cans. We're happy. That was pretty good. All right, let's do trash cans. So, a boots, boop, ba-doop, boop, 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 biddy, bop, bam, buff. All right. Now let's select them. Let's confirm the selection. Spy is obstructed. What? Has the game just in real time figured out that we were trying to trick it? There we go. Is there a tutorial with the game? Yeah, the career mode has a full tutorial to start off with, I believe. Hey, Jonty Bill's great. Cheers, Drew. Looking forward to... what the hell are you doing? What the hell was that, folks? Cheers, Drew. Looking forward to yours later today, I hope. Which... it just worked a minute ago. What did we do wrong? Is it still behind in the right? There might be. There might be one from there from before, but like, it worked a minute ago. Yeah, there might be one down there from last time. But what? But what? I mean, I'll put down 1,000 bins. I'll tank the hell out of my performance to stop them walking through the unusable thing I built. Do you- No, it's stressing them out, look. Alright, let's try and do what the game wants us to do. Okay, here we go. This is going to be another thing to play with. Staff path underneath, that won't work. They ignore staff paths if it's just a little bit like that. But what we can do is we can delete some stuff. The problem is, what's that noise? Nothing. The problem is you can't. Off. Okay, good. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get that back to normal there. Okay, staff path, delete. So here's the problem: is we can't neatly any smaller than this delete path. But it's okay. We're gonna have to come into here. Oh, this is gonna be so risky. All right. Who's lost? You're fine, buddy. Don't worry about it. Okay, so path. Let's see if we can neaten this up a little. Nope, doesn't want to do it by hand. Okay, edit. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, look at this. There we go. Your rounding tool won't work. I'll do it for you. Okay. Yeah, don't really understand what the rounding tool. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There, it was perfect. Look. Okay. So, let's now bring this in. To where we want it. Let's go there. I do think a little bit of planting ahead of it is probably a good idea. So. Especially now we're making a thing out of it, you know? These out for a minute. Oh, I should just be able to press move there, folks. Now you can use the path line to take it back. There you go, Bob. You're with it. You're with me. Now you're thinking in portals. Did I just check my Discord? Yeah, sorry, pal. I know it's frustrating when the streamer's Discord goes off. Thank you, Anne. Feature. You shouldn't have water from the pipe. Yeah, it's just something I forgot to do. We'll remind me again in 5 minutes. We'll do that. Okay, now we should. Get rid of this barrier first. No, I turned that barrier off, didn't I? Okay. Edit. Alright, and now we have to sit and pull this in. Why did that throw me out the whole tool then? Okay. It's not as elegant, but we can certainly make it a feature. Like, I don't mind them clipping through a bit of rock and stuff occasionally, you know, like that's kind of the game. But yeah, just like walking through the whole feature, I have a bit of a problem with, you know. Other than building cool things, is there a running the park part of the game? What is the objective? Sorry for the basic questions. Not at all, Rick. Yes, there is a complete simulation tycoon side of the game. I'm just a creative builder. I have all the features turned off because I enjoy the diorama building, the model train building side of the game. But yeah, there's you build the rides and they cost money and people bring in money and you have to clean the place up or whatever. There are no path barriers, not currently, no. Hey, Leaf, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. No, currently the path barriers are in the game, but they don't function as they used to, unfortunately. So at the moment we're doing this kind of stuff to make it work. But like I said, I don't hate it. It's just not quite how I would like it to happen. There we go. Hey, race car! Oh, all the cool people are here today. They all jump off that one rock. Yeah, that's the cool place to jump in. Just bought Playcoats too. Nice, Sponge. Enjoy it. It would be nice to be able to fill in the green space with a path paint. That'd be great. And just no barrier would be good as well. Like, we won't leave it green, but yes, being able to hide it a bit better would be good. I think this is fine though. We can totally make this into a feature. I used to do magic when I was younger, and there was a big thing in magic is if you can't hide something, draw attention to it, and that's what we're doing here. We can't make this work with the path system, so we're going to make it look like I always wanted to have this on its own little thing, you know. So we can come to terrain, come to our brush. We have this beautiful sand, and we can just make this a nice little sandy spot with a couple of sandy plants in, and it totally looks like we always wanted it to be a thing. Can you cover a diving board with rocks? Absolutely. No reason why you couldn't. Deflated rings would be good, yeah. All the nerds in here, right? This is the cool place to be today, I guess. I had a really hard time getting into the game. Any tips? It's a really open question, CJ. I don't know what to tell you. You keep playing. Watch some stuff on YouTube. See what people think. Hi, John T. The park's looking gorgeous. Cheers, LHB. Colour of the bath border is bothering me. The colour of the bath border. The path border, sorry? Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to be able to turn it off. This one I kind of get. I don't mind. I don't hate the fact that there's one here in between them. The fact they have to put the Planko logo on it is insane. But, like, Brandon. I have just noticed that this is a little blooped here. Let's see if we can unbloop it. There we go, it's unblooped. Unbelievable! Nice. Wouldn't there be some empty spots on the rack since some of the rings are scattered around? And yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. I suppose that's fine. Yeah. Do a couple. Where the hell are you going, lady? All the cool people. I mean, you're cool, Jelbo. You're the coolest of all of us. Hey, how are you today? I'm good, Salvi. Did you get the pre-order bonus if you buy the deluxe version of the game? That is a great question. I honestly don't know the answer. I'm going to guess not, because they're very specifically different things, but I honestly don't know. Will you upload your racking to the workshop? Yes, let's do it now. Is there anything else we want to do to it before we say it's done? Let's have a little look at it over here, where there's a bit of space. I mean, I don't love that you have to sort of sink, like I have to show you how, like you have to sink it. I mean, it doesn't look terrible that high, I suppose, but like really that's where you want it to sit. You should add some coloured rubber rings around the pool since guests tend to bring their own. It's interesting to say that. I in this kind of high level budget park, they wouldn't allow your own ones, I don't think. A pipe puncture back on the back left there is fancy. Something to provide shade. I don't know whether they have shade. Ah, there we go. That's what we do though. Because I was like, they won't have shade. They would just sit in the sun. But that does mean some of the older ones would start to look a little sun faded. Did that change them at all? There you go. Hey, look, getting the lazy river working better. Yeah, Tobes. Hey, how's it going, by the way? It kind of, you know, they get about it. Like, some of them still decide they want to get out and swim back to the exit, but I don't, you know, for the most part, like, obviously this is the area of the park we've not really done much work in, but this is what I wanted. Look at this. This is amazing. This is all I want him to do. There's Estan. I think this guy looks so much like Estan Wolf. It's insane. The pathing is terrible. The pathing is incredible. What are you talking about? The pathing tool is one of the best pathing tools in any game like this. It is, I will say it's a little headbangy to get started on it, but like, show me another sim game where I can do this. I adore the pathing tool. Yeah, I just had an insane idea. Let's hear it, King Noob. You should make a tube slide and put some rings next to it, like they grab them in real life. That's great. I don't know whether that's insane. It's pretty good though. Yeah, well, I've even thought about having a coaster underneath that runs around that you can attach the bigger rings to and have like the conveyor belt up that you see on some of the newer rides now. How do you make paths go above blade bridges? They keep making a foundation under it while I try to do it. Yeah, it's tricky. You have to just go a little bit higher than you think you need to. Like this is about as low as it'll be. Like I literally click, tick, click, tick, click, click, until the pool disappeared, and that's about as that's what it has to be. I think it's parable. It can be a little frustrating to learn and wrangle. Yeah, I think that's fair. That is a fair way to say it, yeah. Okay, cool. We've spent an hour and we've made 6 wooden poles and a rubber ring thing. Okay, how do we put this on the workshop? Create a new blueprint, is that it? Okay, so TIKI style ring rack. TIKI style ring rack. What the hell is a browser location? Oh, okay. It's a static scene. It's park scenery. It's not a pool. Oh, that's it then, right? Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Filters? Oh, okay. We're just going to say it's resort. Oh, we'll say it's everything. It's resort. It's not got a nature region. It's not got a brand. It's not got an age restriction. Okay. Save blueprint. Okay, so now what do I do? Sometimes another crazy recently for the big builds is a sign where to lower the blueprint in if it might. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think this is pretty clear that you just sink it in. But yeah, that's good. In the week's time, so thanks in advance. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so but how do I actually get it onto the thing? I just don't use the workshop stuff much. Scenery. Is it there? Workshop? No linked account. Oh, jeez. See, I'm not lying when I say I don't do this stuff. All right. Leave it with me. I'll put it up at the end of the stream. I'll see if I can figure it out. Right, I'm just going to use the little boy's room. That's a bathroom. It's not a room full of little boys. That's a terrible joke. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. BRB. Alright, we're back, folks. Thank you for bearing with me. Does anyone know if Geekism fixed the pineapple typo? Oh, I don't think I did. I'll be the first person to mention it, Anne. I'll go and take a look. Nothing. I suggested that in the comments on the video too. What did we say? Sorry, absolutely nothing. You should add the tippy bucket to the workshop. Sorry. Yes, I will. Yeah, I'll get the workshop thing sorted. That's cool. I will sort that out. Game doesn't look like it's worth the upgrade if you're like me and have PC 1, but if you don't own either PC games, get PC 2 since it's newer and will get updated. But if you own PC 1, just wait. But if that's how you feel, that's cool. I feel like there's more than enough new stuff here to warrant the change from PC 1 to PC 2, but it's completely different for everybody. Totally get it. Couldn't tell if you fixed it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. I spelled pineapple wrong, eh? Oh, I miss an E out. Like a moron. Oh no, good luck finding that piece. Pineapple. Hey! Nice. Thanks for that, Anne. You make a cheaper YouTube membership, like $1 or less. People can support you. Yeah, sure. Can I set that? I have to look at that. Can I be honest with you? I'm not gonna actually do this because I don't want to pay somebody. I totally need somebody to deal with all that sort of stuff for me. I'm so bad at it. Patreon and YouTube and stuff. Just like, if any of that is not something you're into, just watch the videos, man. Honestly, I'm so bad at all that business side of stuff. You blooming pineapple. Theming in the career mode is not quite as good as the first game. The theming in the career mode is not quite as good as the first game. Okay. And the other side, I'm not sure which one you wanted. If it was a pun. Oh no. So the direction one. I just typed it right. Yeah, no, it's just a Pineapple Jacks. No, absolutely just a spelling error. Yeah, that's fine. So one thing I will say is I've just noticed that this here, whilst I don't think it needs much, that support is gross. Why have I never noticed that before? How do I remove the supports? Boop. Right, there we go. That's fine. And also, yeah, this bit of wood here is a little plain, so I'm not going to go crazy with this, but I will just come and add in a couple of the tiki pillars, just because they're really great. These things, these things are so good. Just instantly add a splash of colour, bit of rope, bit of texture. We love to see it. I'm going to add a couple of these in because it's such a little odd spot that really isn't going to be a thing that's looked at much, but we can just add a couple of these in here. Try out some of the moving animatronics with water jet splashes around the pools. Can look really good if done well. Yeah, I bet. They move really nicely with them. But enjoying the simple adaptations and looking forward to future iterations. It makes me excited for PZ2. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be what's next, right? Planet Zoo 2, excuse me. After all that. That's fine. Now I've put that sandy texture down here. I'm all over this. I think that looks fine. It needs... Oh, that's no more running for them. It needs something on this side, and I feel like I'm probably just overusing placing down surfboards, but I feel like I want to place down some surfboards. Hey, Coppertine, how's it going? I hope all the modding stuff's going good. We'll pass stuff in the standard game, or do you need the deluxe version? No, I don't. There's no anything you see here is not in the deluxe version. The deluxe version is pretty much just vintage rides. Can you attach things to the moving part of the windmill and they'll move with it? I don't think so. No, it's only those round things. But one of those might be the same speed as the windmill. Or you could, if you really wanted to attach stuff to the windmill, you could set the windmill to stationary, but attach that to one of those rotating things, and then anything else you put on the rotator, it would be fine. What other options are there for windmill other than default? Oh. Okay. Splash Pad Elements DLC. I mean, if it isn't, I don't know what they're doing. It seems such an obvious DLC to me. Same as the moving doors. Yes, that's how you'd have to do it. You'd have to fake it. You'd have to add that stationary to a gimbal. You know? Hey, Mrs. Omis.
That's why I love to chuck over a few bucks during stream. Get yourself a Tim Hortons coffee and be chuffed about day.
Nice. We're getting British and Canadian references in that. I love it. Thank you, Mrs. Gomez. I appreciate the support. I will get myself a Tim Hortons coffee and be chuffed about it. Thank you, pal. I appreciate the support. Yeah, to be honest with you, as much as Tim Hortons is like an institution over here, I prefer McDonald's coffee. I don't know whether I'll get kicked out of Canada saying that, although I think a lot of Canadians perhaps agree with me. But yeah, I'll grab a coffee. I appreciate it, bud. PC and PZ combination is the dream. I feel like there would just be too much. But I feel like it'd be just too much happening. Alright. I mean, is it... Tell me this, okay? Because I really love these big goofy ball cactus things. Is it okay to have these around? I feel like it's a bit of an issue. People getting stabbed by them and stuff. What do we think? Is it okay to have these? Yeah, I'm just not sure. I think they look cool. I would get a Timmy Hose, but I have a $10 Asian Starbucks card for my 11th birthday or something I want to use. Does that still work? Donald's bought Tim's coffee provider years ago, so it's actually really Tim. Is that true? Tim Hortons is key to being a successful beer league hockey player. Yeah? You're Canadian. I'm not. No, I'm English, but I live in Canada. I live in Ontario. They have them exposed in Port Ventura. That's enough for me. Steve says no. Could be dangerous to swimmers. Yeah. Too close to plastic inflatables. That is a fair point. I don't think so close to the rings. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know whether this would pop one of those big thick plastic things, but yeah, no, that's fair. That is fair. But otherwise, we don't hate them in parks, eh? That's good to know. What else have we got? I love these, but they're... always make me laugh when I put them down. They're so big. Even shrunk right down. It's like something out of Jurassic Park. I do love them, though. They're great for space fillers as well. What other ferns are there? That's the big daddy-os. There's these things. They're pretty cute. A fern in between this and that would be real nice. I suppose this one can get pulled up a little, can't it? That's quite cute. What else have we got? Yeah. Okay. So that one there, but bigger, is what we want. Yeah, we'd love to see it. That's great. Oops. Oops. My goodness, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Jeez, Jonty, what are you doing? She's having a terrible time. You hear her? Just walk past then. The worst day of her life in my water park. It's also known still struggling on how to retexture paths though. Defo worth for the tool grades. Yeah, we can show you that real quick. Okay. So we come into the path tool. There are two places you need to be, unfortunately, and they're not on the same screen. So first of all, we go to customize style and we make our style like we want it to be. We'll have wooden path. If we want to add a railing, we do that here as well. Add railings. We'll have this wooden beam paint railing, and we can change the color of that here. So we'll have this is going to be gross, but we'll have a mosaic wooden path with a dark teal railing. Then we come into here and go to customize brush, and then at this point, whatever you're clicking, it will do. And if you want it to add the railing, you actually come to the railings and click it. There we go. Actually, it doesn't that bad. But that's how you customize a path that's already round. All right. Blub, 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 blub. Can we zoom out so you can see all of it? Yeah. There you go. Small palm tree. Yeah, we can get a palm in there. What does the snap edge object do? It's for building blueprints. I won't go through the whole thing, but basically, if you have that on a... Yeah, it's... just imagine two of them and they're like jigsaw pieces. They'll put them down in blueprints, and when they click together, they work. I think it's worth getting the deluxe version of the game. Personally, I do. I think some of the rides that are in the deluxe edition are pretty standard rides that you're going to want to use a lot, yeah. Lovely part so far. Thank you, Hayley Quinn. You're gonna have a log flume for side. So this will just be a water park. We'll be starting a theme park in the new year. Graham Crash, all for you. I want to get the game playing because one player who crashed for me. I've had 2 crashes and both were in early access. Since the game's released, I haven't had one, but you know, it's a PC game. Everything's going to be very dependent on your setup and how it works with their with the game, you know. Do we stick a Tiki head? I feel like I use them so much, but I just love them. They're not called Tiki. What do they call them? These guys. Totem statue. Look how happy he is to be a totem statue. He's just the happiest little guy. Alright, well, actually going to pull these out. Had a crash every hour in career mode. Sandbox is much more stable. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like your auntie, doesn't he? Come here. Come and give Totem Head a kiss. Ooh! I'm such a child, but I love him. My face earlier when I got chocolate muffin. Yeah! I just think they're the best. They're like my favourite piece of the game. Tops are really nice as well. I don't know what you'd use them for, but I like the pattern. Yeah, and places like this have these around just as like little photo ops and stuff. Please have the water spouts on the path. Oh, that's such a good idea. That like they just keep the path wet. Is there a sprinkler water? There's a sprinkler. Who was that? Who said that? Oh my god. Bobanana Warrior. You're a legend. How'd you come up with the names for your park? Just think. I'm sorry. People always ask me for like advice on being creative. I don't know. I'm sure it's something you can learn. But yeah. Hello from D23 Brazil. As in the Disney convention? Anyone play this on the Mac? Yeah, you can use GeForce Now. Is that a thing? I don't know anything about it, but I hear people say that. The one on the right, the one on the right is your face when you see the muffin in the store. This one is then the guy eating the muffin. How do you make your wave pool so wavy? I have a wavy wave pool. I don't know what to tell you. It's always been said about me. I'll go over the things for it, yeah. And this one actually follows the angle of the dude as well. Oh, this is so good. Banana Warrior, whatever your name was. I mean, I love it and I hate it because now I've got to go and put one freaking everywhere. Do we? It's probably just easier to sink them in. Oh, what about if we have them there? Seeing as they're making us have a curb, how about we make the curb part of the thing? That's probably a good idea, isn't it? So a sprinkler mist coming out of his mouth. How did you do detail so well? My parks look like shit. I'm sorry, Cam. Just play a lot. GeForce Now is a game streaming service. You don't need to purchase the game if you have the service, if I recall correctly. Yeah, no clue, I'm afraid. I hope it works, but I don't know anything about it. I love and hate you for this idea, because it's great. It also means I've got to go and put one of these on every bit of the path. Do you think Christmas time it'd be on sale? I'd be surprised if it goes on sale that quick, I won't lie. But maybe. GeForce requires you to have the game, but you don't need to pay for the service if you don't want to. Just has more limitations. Okay, there you go. That's so good. Bob and Nana Warrior. Oh Jesus, they're electrified. Can you see that on the stream? Too bad some of the path look better. I mean, that would be amazing, yeah. But that is definitely that's definitely a good stop. Why are they electrified now? Jonesy live. Hey, Remy, how's it going? Yeah, it might be. It's a little aggressive, but yeah, because it doesn't do it here. Yeah, it is. It's trying to like glisten in the sun. It's just a little intense. Remy's here. Happy Saturday, John's chat. Hey, Wix, everyone's here. What's going on? An absolute party in here today. They need to add foot fungus. Yeah, let's get it. I'm all about the foot fungus. Realism. Okay, cool. I am happy with this little area now. I think that is cooking. I think we've done a good job there, gang. Now, here's the thing. Do we have to have something similar on this side of the thing? We do really, don't we? My gun is lifting. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. I've had about 3 in my life, and every one of them I wanted to die. No mention in here. That's right. Don't have a water spot coming out of the totem with the open mouth, similar to the camels in Disney World. Yeah, that's a cute idea, actually. It'd be nice if you could easily set it up to be random. Oh, we made 41 grand. Stop telling me that. Absolute jump scare every time it happens. Okay, so that one's going to knock over small kids. It's got to be that one, hasn't it? A loop. Oh, play every X seconds. There we go. Play every 3 seconds for a second. Nice. Cool. I signed up for like a minute then. Sorry. The hardest thing about streaming still is every now and again you get an idea or something, you're like, hold on, just need to focus a minute. Is it possible to have an insurance for a water slide that's even with the slide, or does it always have to be on a stairway? Oh, an entrance? Yeah, no, yeah, you can. If you press control, if you tap control, it'll turn it to the regular entrance like you would expect on a rise, and you can build path off it. Make a new slide in the pool. I will not take demands. Still haven't messed around with the pools. Oh, I'm having a blast with it, Wix. I mean, I just wanted to kind of play around with the new thing, but like, I genuinely am enjoying building them. Like, it is good fun. Yeah, the concentration. Right, I zoned in then, didn't I? I was like, absolutely focused. That spade's going to hit a kid right in the face. Great. That's what we like to see. I'm back. Welcome back, Joe. We can carry on now, folks. Joe's back. Okay, yeah, so we need to do the same on this side. All right, so let's go to path, because we'll put it here. Customize style, copy texture here. Railings off. The fact that that's 3 menus is so gross. What's the plan for the little pool behind? Can you make a pool and make the water yellow? Yeah. It's going to be a little walk up to bar. We're going to place a bar over here. It's just I was going to start that today. Maybe I'll start today. What time is it? Oh no, shoot! I gotta finish up soon. All right. Well, let's finish off this side of the river, and then we're going to have to say we're done. I'm afraid. I've got to go and get ready. I did know it was going to be a shorter stream today. Priority past the slides? No, I don't believe so, no. Oh, jeez, what happened there? Let's steal some plants. Oh, I'm so big. It's these ones, right? Yeah, that's all I want, is it? Something a bit more, something a little less aggressive size-wise. There we go. Somebody's happy. Hey, ho, ha ha, ho, ho. He's having a time of their life. Not bad. Thanks, Remy. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the vibes. Can you show the flume physic? There isn't any until they update it. Azuri Gardens where, I mean, this is a spiritual Azuri Gardens. Thanks, Coppertine. I appreciate it. Oh no, that Poison Blade guy is here. Is he? I missed it. Hey, Poison Blade, how's it going? Another awesome content creator. Everyone hanging out in the chat today. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. That around. Bloop. Okay. That's that. Alright, so the other side I want to do rocks. I want to make it a little bit more permanent. Tropic? Oh no, topic. I'm not looking for topical rocks. It's like a weird ointment. Something like, yeah. Because we probably don't want to go into the river. We shouldn't be lazy and use the same rock twice. That's the slightly bigger one. Yeah. Go. And then just a little here just to cap that raining off. Okay. Probably happy enough with that. Nice. Rocky, indeed. Vertical drop slide when? Not right now. Will you add animatronics? Will I add them? As in, like... PC team took a lot of inspiration from Volcano Bay. Tiki heads. Yeah. 100% Volcano Bay was one they were looking at. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No cookies. I've never got cookies. Actually, no, that's a lie. Frontier sent me cookies once. What was that for? Planet Zoo's launch? Or one of Planet Zoo's DLCs? They sent cookies. An indoor pool area, probably not in this park. Doesn't really fit the vibe. This park is very much built in Florida. What is that? What is happening right here? Are we going to try and fix that, or are we going to cover that with rubber rings? What on earth is going on there? Edit this. Let me see. What have we got playing? What are we playing with? Okay, we just fixed it. No. Oh, geez. What's happening? Okay. That's okay. That was weird, but I think we... Okay. There's definitely something going on here because the... because this thing is not appearing everywhere it should be. So is it just going to move this helping? Yeah, there's definitely there's a thing going on here. Look, it's definitely having issues. What's so weird? Chill out. Just give it a second. God, they get so lost when you move the paths a little. Yeah, kind of weird that the thing's missing there, but I don't care enough to fix it. Where's sub to Leaf? What are you doing? Everyone should be sub to Leaf. Just asking any animatronics. I mean, I'm sorry. Do you mean in this park, or are there any in the game, or what am I planning on doing? So, because I'll use them for things like this. In this park, even though this is a higher budget park, it would be kind of strange just to have an animatronic sat out somewhere like this. So we probably won't be doing that. Could you move stuff even more? Yeah, right. They'll figure it out. They're getting there. Look, bloop, 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 bloop. Just love them where they've got the rings. No, you've just got in them. Idiots. All right, let's copy a couple of these over. It's going to be these two everywhere. Oh, I just saw a bit of an issue. I just love having these things everywhere. I think it really adds. Yeah, we have an issue here. Let's move that. When you move the... Where the hell was that one? There. When you move the wall, they stick around, you see. So, just animatronics in general, in life. Yeah, I mean, in life, animatronics will exist. I mean, I think I can safely say that. Okay. Next stream, we need to... plant this basically. That's what I wanted. That was what I was planning on doing today, but we did these rubber ring things, which I'm happy with. I think they look great. I feel like it probably isn't that much work for the 2 hours we've been streaming, but that's what we got. We have fun. We chatted. We loved each other. Yeah. Could you have a lazy river go through a tunnel, and in the tunnel there's that squid-looking animatronic sea creature? The tunnel could be made out of terrain, and over it there could be slides. I don't know. Sounds good. Little high budget even for this, I think. I can't think of a lazy river in the world where there's like an animatronic scene in it. There's that one ride at Typhoon Lagoon and there's an animatronic on the lift hill, and like I remember when that happened, there was big news about it being like the first ever animatronic on a water slide. So I don't know. 2 more hours. No, sorry. I gotta go. I gotta get washed up. I'm going for a hike with a girl that I'm seeing, and I want to be presentable. So that's what's happening. Right, love you all to bits. Thanks for joining me, folks. If you haven't clicked like already, please do before you leave. It does help. What theme do you want in the next DLC? Spooky. Give me spooky, please. Can't really do spooky very well with the current setup, I don't think. Wall pieces are nice, but we need like spiders and all that sort of stuff, you know. Still make a hidden pool. Yeah, there's definitely stuff we can do. I think this area might end up being an interior. We might end up like making this into like a cave to walk through or something. That would be neat. Yeah, there we go. All right, cheers, folks. Love you, ultimates. Till the next one. Be good.